Welcome back to The Grind. In this video, we're going to talk about how you can auto fight with your free energy to get an infinite amount of energy back, or in a 3-day period, I got 11 of these full energy refills plus 9 of the small ones, and that over a week period could get you 20 to 30 full energy refills. This could be game-changing for players that are preparing for a Legends run because it costs over 1,000 units just for the energy refills, or for anyone that is preparing to just clear a bunch of content in a short period of time. And once we break this down, we're also going to be comparing it with some of the things we discussed in my revive farming video, where I was able to auto fight with free energy more than 20 revives in a single week. And I will link that video to this one as well, so you can go check that one out if you haven't seen it. But that one discusses how to get more revives, but also some energy refills. But in this video, we're strictly focusing on farming energy refills. And we're going to focus on auto fighting for that. So there are some other maps that you can use, but you will have to fight yourself. But this one, Act 4, Chapter 3, Quest number 5, the magic symbol there. This quest is a little bit harder to auto fight than the one we used for revive farming that also gave us some energy refills. But if you have a bit of a bigger roster, you should still be able to make it work. And this is what the map looks like. And there's a few locations that these full refills come. On the left side here, on that outer lane, then up a little bit further on the top of the left side of the map. And you can see there's one there currently. And then another place that they usually show up is off to the right side of this map as well. So that's where we're going to be looking for the revives. You want to scan the whole map just in case, but we're going to see how in some situations you're going to want to quit out of the quest and restart after picking up one of the refills, because finishing the map is going to take more energy than simply restarting. So here is 1 energy over there, and that costs about 30 to 32 energy to get that energy refill. But to complete the whole rest of that lane is going to cost a ton of energy. So what you want to do is simply hit the restart button, end the quest, restart it after you get that first refill on the left side, and then take this short path here to the inner right side of the map. That is going to be your quest refreshing lane, so that you complete that, hit the boss. Even if there's no refills on that lane, you'll refresh it, and then you can come back in and look for more. This time through, we have 1 on that far outer left side there, which we said was about 30 to 32 energy to get to there. And then not too far down that line, there was a second full energy refill. So it was actually more efficient to just complete that entire lane and pick up both of those energy refills, which is worth over 140 energy. And it actually cost us about 80 energy to complete that whole lane. So you can see how we made up a huge amount of extra energy from spending that free energy. So over a 3-day period, I did about 15 runs through this quest. Altogether, I spent 758 energy. This was free energy, and again, I was auto fighting. In that time, I got 11 full energy refills and 9 small energy refills, which is not insignificant, and we'll see why. The total amount of value from those refills is 815 energy from the refills themselves. 770 from the full energy refills when you have the full 70 energy cap, and then another 45 from those 9 small energy refills. So that means I spent 758 energy to get 815 energy in a stored item usable, savable fashion. So this is a very effective way to convert free energy into stored energy that you can then use at a later time when you reach a point in each month that you don't have anything you want to spend your free energy on. This is also a 7.5% increase in your energy. So doing this not only gets you stored energy to use later, but it actually increases the total amount of energy that you have at your disposal. What that means is if you continue to spend those energy refills that you earn on those quests, you will continue to grow your total energy infinitely. There is an indefinite amount that you could expand that because you have that 7.5% increase. Now, this is based on a small sample size of 15 runs through the quest over a 3-day period, but that is a big enough, significant amount of difference that I anticipate that being consistent as you go forward, especially as you're also going to be putting in your free energy. And so it will be a mix. So you'll be adding some of the refills back to get more, and perhaps you'll only spend a refill when you know that you're going to get a really cheap, or maybe 2 of the energy refills from less than a full bar of energy. And then you're only going to spend those refills in a way that, maximizes that benefit, and then you'll just wait for free energy to refresh the map if there's nothing there. So now let's compare the energy invested to the items that we're getting, similar to what we did with our revive farming video, where about 60 to 70 energy per item was a very solid investment of your energy. Well, if you look at the numbers, the amount of energy refills you get for the energy spent is actually less than 70 energy per energy refill. And if you invest the small energy refills into that kind of grind of energy, it comes down to 64 energy spent for every full energy refill, which is a solid investment, a solid return, and again allows you for an infinite amount of energy if you continue to reinvest some of the energy refills that you get back into this grind. So how would you practically want to use this? Well, what I'm going to do, depending on how many revives I have at my disposal, if I have plenty of revives and I don't need to go hard on revive farming, then I will go to this map and invest some time at the end of the month into farming energy refills to prepare me for the new event quest or the new release of story content that will be coming, so I'm able to push through without having to worry about energy refills. And if you are planning a Legends run, this is definitely something you want to consider doing. But in general, my strategy for energy use with each month's event quest is to push through a lot of uncollected and as well as the Cavalier difficulty. And then I save the top 2 difficulties, the top 2 quests of each uncollected and Cavalier, so that I have something to run for the event quest completion solo objective, so that I can continue to earn those revives and units from there. But after that is done, I go back and I balance out running the first couple quests of each of the smaller, lower level difficulties, because you can get units from auto fighting those quests. And then once that's done, the last 1 to 2 weeks of each month, I go in to do some revive farming from my previous video, as well as now I'm going to incorporate some energy refill farming, just like we discussed in this video today. I also put out a video comparing active farming of energy and revives, which is in a more difficult quest in Act 5. So I'll link that video as well. But this video was focusing on auto fighting your way through the content to get these energy refills, and in the previous video, revives. So let me know what your strategy or plan is. Let me know how these things worked for you, or if you have other quests that you use to do this. And I really do hope that this video was helpful to give you some tangible breakdown of how effective it is and how you can really, take advantage of what we have available to us to continue to push yourself forward in the game. Thank you so much for watching. Good luck, and I hope to see you in the next video.